Good morning, Home Choir. Lovely to see you all. A very happy Sunday morning, and thank you for joining me for the Sacred Sing. We'll obviously be starting in about 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes, but I'm just going to do my sound checks and say hello to everybody. Great to see everybody. So, see who's here. Hello, Kit Kat. Can't believe it's Sunday again. Comes round and round without fail, doesn't it? The trees around me are changing to almost a rainbow of colours. Oh, wonderful. The trees just outside the window here are doing exactly the same. It is beautiful. I have to say, I'm a big fan of autumn, or fall, as it's known in other parts of the world. I absolutely love it. The colours are wonderful. The weather suits my temperament. I'm not a fan of very hot weather, I have to say. I'd rather wrap up warm when it's chilly and appreciate the comfort of the warm clothes and so on. But you know, everyone's different. But I'm glad that everyone is enjoying the autumn, and thank you for that, Kit Kat. Come winter, I will list what I love about that too. Fabulous. Good morning, Diane and George. Good to see you folks. Must be very early where you are, so thank you very much for getting up at this time of day. Bless you both, and thanks for being here. Good morning, Anna. Lovely to see you. I hope all's well where you are. And hello, Michael and Dave and Jill. Looking forward to seeing some beautiful pieces this morning. So am I. Got a lovely programme for you today. Hello, Karen. Great to see you. Michael says, I can't see a list of the music for today. If you open the description, if that doesn't work, refresh. I have had some problems with the descriptions on the videos recently. Sometimes, despite me pressing the save button, it doesn't save unless I do it 2 or 3 times, which is a bit annoying. If you can't see the scores or the list for today, please just refresh this video and open up the description. It should be there. Let me just check that I can see it. Let's have a look. Yeah, the list is there. And the scores for the 3 classical pieces we're doing, which is the Nata Lux by Tallis, Cantique de Racine by Mr. Fauré, and, of course, Ave Verum Corpus by Mozart. This will be the last time we hear my version, because the next time we hear it, it'll be your version. And, thank you ever so much, everybody, for all your submissions. We're well over 30 now, which is fantastic. And I'm starting to put it all together and align the voices. And what's really fantastic is I've not had anybody send in anything that I can't use yet, which is brilliant. Sometimes with these projects, you never know what people are going to send you. My favourite one from one of my previous projects for another choir, which will remain nameless, a lady sent in a video for one of the videos we did, or one of the projects we did, and it was literally just a shot of her phone sort of moving around, and then there's a lot of and so on. And then you saw the ceiling, and then you saw a ceiling fan, and you saw right up her nose. And then she went, oh, said a rude word, and then finished the video, and then sent that to me. I wasn't sure which movement she wanted it in. Probably in the Hallelujah chorus right at the end. But, yeah, anyway. So, how is everybody doing? See, hello, Gina, good morning to you. So, Diana George saying the sun isn't up for another hour or so. Should be a lovely day. I hope it is. Great stuff. Hello, Rosa. Good morning to you. Excellent. Hello, Ruth. You love summer, not keen on winter at all. As I said, everyone's got their own preference. Good morning, Carolyn. Great to see you. Hope all's well on the island. Hello to Chris and Malcolm from Madeira. Oh, my goodness me. Well, good morning, Chris. Whereabouts are you staying? Are you staying in Funchal? And just how is it over there at the moment? I haven't been to Madeira since New Year of 2008. Folks, if you've never been to the island of Madeira, can I thoroughly recommend it? Chris, would you recommend it as a place? It's just absolutely wonderful. Anna and I went there twice over New Year, and there's a wonderful tradition on Madeira where all of the cruise ships in the Mediterranean come into Madeira harbour, and everyone on the island on New Year's Eve opens all the curtains in their house, turns on all their lights, and so the amphitheatre all around Funchal, huge island basin there, just lights up, and they have the most enormous fireworks display at midnight. And it is unlike anything I've ever seen. I mean, I was in London for Millennium Eve, and that was a pretty big fireworks display. It's nothing on Madeira. So, wonderful place. So, wow, goodness me, lots and lots of people. Let's see. Hello, Karen. Hello, Jean. Jean says you haven't got mine yet. Oh, it'll be fine, Jean. I promise. So, hello, Eileen. Good to see you. And hello, Dylan. Automatic Gaming. Good morning, sir. Hope you're very well. Great stuff. Hello, Karen. First visit, so many names you recognise. Sunny in Cornwall. Well, thank you for being here, Karen. And any of you who are down in Cornwall and are members of the Self-Isolation Choir, keep your eyes peeled for our dear Mark Strawn, who is holidaying down there at the moment. All right. So if you see him, point him out and wave to him. Good morning, Dr. G. Feeding Guachod the Messiah. Give him an extra scoop of oats from us. All right, and a bit of a pat on his coat. Good morning, Albert. Good to see you. Good morning, as Gina says, absolutely. Hello, Jane, lovely to see you. Oh, Radiant Dawn, yes, absolutely. Well spotted. Absolutely. Well, quite a lot of these modern composers will take inspiration, should we say, from these previous pieces. It is indeed, absolutely. Or if you want to hear some beautiful choral music, listen to the music of James Macmillan. I sang on his piece called The Last 7 Words from the Cross, which were staggeringly beautiful and very, very difficult, but lovely. Good morning, Charlotte. Lovely to see you. And Dylan is good in capital letters. That's fabulous. At least you're awake, sir. My daughter Katie, last time I checked on her, she was like this. In bed. That was about 10 minutes ago. Then again, she was up far later than I was last night. I went to bed, and my entire family were up last night, including my 6-year-old. I went to bed about 11 o'clock. I said, I better go to bed. It's sacred sing in the morning. Night, Dad. So, okay, I'll go to bed then. Good morning, Leslie. Fabulous. Leslie agrees with the New Year fireworks of Funchal. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now, we had a wonderful time. The 2 years that we went, it was super. And then we had children, ladies and gentlemen, so it'll be a while before we get to go again. Kit Kat says, I think our Mark will be in Newlyn for some ice cream from Gelbert's. Oh, okay. Let's see. He was a very naughty man, I do have to tell you this, folks. Those of you that are in Self-Isolation Choir, he texted me last night with an idea. Says, Ben, I've had an idea. Shall we do a... I just wrote back, naughty Mark on holiday. Good idea, though. Oh, Charlotte's planting bulbs. Fabulous. Fabulous. Do you know, having really been... really caught the gardening bug this year, and those of you that have been following the story of my little greenhouse will know we had a fairly bumper crop of tomatoes. We had a total of 2 green peppers, 2 bell peppers, and a big bowl of chilies. And so I'm actually really looking forward to February when I'm going to start propagating my seeds again. We're going to go a lot earlier this year. I didn't start planting until the end of May. So this year, start of February, we'll propagate the seeds out in the greenhouse in March, as long as it's not too frosty. And then we'll have a big, big crop. Now, I've just realised, ladies and gentlemen, all of this lovely chat and seeing everybody means I haven't had a chance to do my sound check. So I'll quickly do that. But a very good morning to everybody. I've just seen Diane's here. Hello, Diane. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Kath. Oh, it's sunny Norfolk. Oh, you folks are having a lovely time in the sunshine. Now, see, Susanna says in Helsinki, it's nice autumn weather, but you need to go only 300 kilometres further north to see snow. Wow. Wonderful. So I'm just going to do my sound check. So if you're listening on headphones, just watch out. The sound levels might be a little bit on the loud side. That seems all right. Let's have a little bit of a recording. So I'll have a bit of a Nata Lux. Again, watch out in case it's loud. And a bit of Cantique. Ooh. Coming to you live from Patchway Cathedral here in South Gloucestershire. Oh dear, things you can achieve with technology these days, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I think that's all right. I better get the right score. I've got the wrong score on here. I've got a piece called Strange Meadowlark by Dave Brubeck on my iPad. I don't really think that's what we want for the Sacred Sing, gorgeous as it is. If you don't know Strange Meadowlark by Dave Brubeck, wonderful, wonderful piece from his album Time Out, which is of course where Take 6 comes from, Take 5 rather. So yeah, Strange Meadowlark, I love it, but it's not appropriate for the Sacred Sing, so we're going to say goodbye to that, and I'm going to get the Nata Lux up ready for our sing. Okay, splendid. So lots of lovely people having a nice chat about the weather. That is good. All is well. Yeah, are you feeling any better, Gina? You're feeling you still have a bad head and very tired all the time. You poor thing. All right, just stay well. Just if you don't want to sing, it's absolutely fine as always. All right, please just be well and look after yourself. And I think lots and lots of nice recuperative hot drinks and so on. Try and avoid the coffee. Sorry. There's the benefits apparently of drinking tea with a bit of turmeric is very good for the health. There's a very nice what was it called? There's a tea company that I ordered some turmeric tea from last year. Adagio Teas. I thought the name was quite appropriate. And they did a lovely turmeric bliss, they call it. It's very, very good. Very good. Good for the digestion. Good for the soul. So, speaking of good for the soul, I think we'll be getting started in a minute, everybody. So thank you so much for your comments. I'm going to put them to one side, but I will have a quick look through them later on. And thank you very, very much indeed. Oh, I've just seen Dylan's message there. Dylan is in quarantine because somebody in his year group has corona. This has actually been a big news story here in Bristol. Hello, Maggie. So those of you who are in and around Bristol, please send Dylan your very best, because poor lad hasn't got to go to school for a whole week. We really do feel for you, Dylan. Yeah, all the best. Sending all our love. Now then, I'm just going to put this up here on screen, folks, before we get started. I'm going to tell you about our charity for today. A slight complication to let you know about, in that there doesn't seem to be, at least, an easy way to donate to these lovely folks over the internet at the moment, but I'll share that with you in a minute. So, a very good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Sacred Sing. Those of you that are joining us for the first time, a very warm welcome. My name's Ben, and this wonderful channel, this is HOMECHOIR. You'll be seeing all sorts of people pop up in the comments. We have people from all around the world joining us to sing together. And on a Sunday morning, well, we come together and we sing this wonderful repertoire that we're all missing. Those of us that are used to singing on a Sunday morning, well, obviously there's quite a lot going on in the world. And so rather than going to sing at church, we sing here. And it is an opportunity for us to reflect on this lovely music that we sing throughout the week in HOMECHOIR. Now, from time to time, we support charity, and we've supported some wonderful local charities to me here in the West Country of the UK. In particular, we've supported Southmead Hospital, which is just down the road from me here, the Great Western Air Ambulance, which does an incredible job rescuing people all around this part of the world, and of course Wellspring Counselling in Nailsea. Today, at the suggestion of our very own Ruth, we're going to be supporting this very worthwhile charity. This is the Cystic Fibrosis Comfort Fund, and they are an independent, very small charity based here in Bristol, and they do a huge amount of good work for sufferers of cystic fibrosis. Now, if you are a fan of the channel, if you like what we do and you would be in any way willing to donate to this charity, now there is one slight complication in that there doesn't seem to be, at least, an easy way to do this digitally. So if you would like to support us and you're in the UK and you're happy to send a postal donation or to email them directly at this email address, they will be very happy to hear from you and to support, to enable, I should say, you giving them a donation. I've contacted the people who run the charity and asked for a Just Giving or a PayPal link. And so those of you that, if you can't donate easily today but you would like to, can you just follow my Twitter account, or have a look on Twitter, and I'll give the details there, and I'll also mention it on Tuesday. All right, I'd really like to support this fund. I think that it's vital, particularly at the moment, that we support local charity, because obviously they do a huge amount of good, and all of their income has pretty much dropped off a cliff because of coronavirus. So thank you very much to Ruth for suggesting the charity. This is the one we're supporting today, and what I love about it is just a total fluke, really. But the logo for the charity, as I don't know if you can quite see, the logo is a little balloon, and I had actually chosen the theme of balloons for our Sacred Sing today before I found out about the charity, so it just happens to be a lovely little bit of coincidence there. So our programme for today, everybody, well, we're going to start off with the gorgeous Nata Lux, which we learned on Tuesday on HOMECHOIR, and if you haven't had a chance to learn it, well, enjoy listening to it this morning and then go and watch the video after this. I taught the entire thing with a free score on Tuesday, and thanks also to my wonderful wife Anna, who provided the soprano and alto part for that recording. We're then going to sing Fauré's gorgeous Cantique de Racine. We haven't sung this on the channel for a while, and this is the new remastered version, and so looking forward to singing that one. And then Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus, a very, very important piece to me and to everybody on Home Choir, because it was one of the first classical pieces we did way, way, way back in March, and led to the creation of the Self-Isolation Choir. Now, many of you are recording a Home Choir version of this for me, and thank you so much to those of you that have sent your submissions. You still have 5 days to get those to me, and then I'm going to come into my studio, close all the curtains, turn off all the lights, and beaver away and work on Home Choir's very, very special performance of this work. So this will be the last time you'll be singing it with just me today, so let's enjoy that, and then we can look forward to hearing your version in a few weeks. Then, as always, we'll pause just for a minute, and I'd just like us to think about the themes of the music and think about the week that we've had. Just a minute of silence for you to use as you wish, a moment of reflection. And then to finish the sacred sing, as we always do, we'll sing a couple of cheery gospel pieces today. We've had a few more introspective pieces recently. Today, I feel like just having a good old cheery sing. So we'll sing Good News and Great Day. It sort of sums up my week. So, thank you so much for being here, folks. Let's get warmed up. Now, if you do have a drink with you, please make sure you stay hydrated. All right, lots and lots of water throughout the session. If you've got a phone, this is a good opportunity to switch it onto silent, as I have just done. And just make sure that you've got the next half hour or so blocked out for yourself. This is your time to come into our virtual space and be with us all. So if I could invite those of you that are happy to stand up for me, to be upstanding, as I'm fond of saying, and you just plant your feet a shoulder's width apart, really feel that connection with the floor. And if you can let your weight press down into the floor, please, everybody, give yourself a straight back and a long neck and start to take some nice deep breaths. And I think what I'll do whilst we're doing that is I'll just go full screen so we can get rid of the slides for now. There we are. And we can get warmed up. So those of you that are standing, just taking those nice deep breaths for me. And for those of you for whom standing's not on the menu today, of course, that is absolutely fine. But if you can sit up straight, make your shoulders nice and square, make your neck nice and long, and your back nice and straight. And everybody, if we can start to take those nice deep breaths in and out, just in our own time. I'm just going to adjust my camera here a tiny bit. There we go. So a nice deep breath in again. And blow the air away from you. And make your jaw nice and tall as we breathe in. And breathe out. Fantastic. Well done. And just repeat that, ladies and gentlemen, in your own time, making your jaw nice and tall, breathing in deeply so the air feels cold at the back of your throat. And as you breathe out, make it a nice long tunnel of air and get rid of all of that air as you breathe out. Fabulous. And we'll just roll those shoulders around as we continue to breathe deeply, please, everybody. And then we'll roll them back the other way. And then we'll bring our shoulders up to our ears, please. Take a deep breath. And as we breathe out, we're just going to relax and let those shoulders fall. Ready? Great. Well done, everyone. Now, would you just tilt your head in one direction? Feel the stretch. Gently to the middle and the other side. Ooh. It's one thing when you... And to the middle. It's one thing when you move your head and you hear a click in your neck and it registers on your audio meter. Perhaps I need to spend a bit of time doing a few more of these stretching exercises myself. All right, head forwards, please, everybody. And to the middle and the other way. All the way back. And to the middle. And then just within those movements, please, left, right, forwards and backs, just gently roll your head around, please. Excellent. Okay, thanks everybody. Now we're going to warm up. Our first piece, well, sopranos, you're going to need a top F, so we will warm up to that point. Altos and basses, it's far too early to be singing anywhere near that range, so let's spend a bit of time at the lower register for you. All right, so we're going to start on a B flat today, a nice sort of low autumnal note, and hum with me. Here we go, and still humming. Now, ooh, oh, lovely, deep breath and air, and air. Splendid. Now we'll just pause there at the halfway point. Just have a sip of drink. Rehydrate yourselves. Okay, now we'll do a couple of just straightforward little up and down the third. So after me, please, my turn first. Ma, 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 and thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Me, me, me. And yaw, yaw, yaw. Okay, now basses and altos drop down the octave. Tenors and sopranos. Ma, ma, ma. And yeah, yeah, yeah. And one more. Me, me, me. And thank you very much indeed. Splendid job. So everybody, we're going to make a start. And our first piece today is the wonderful Nata Lux by Thomas Tallis. I'm just going to bring my slides back for those of you that are following along on the screen. So here we go. So you can find the scores for the first three pieces today in the description of the video. These are free public domain scores, and please do use them with our compliments. And so this first piece is Nata Lux. It's from 1575, and it is a beautiful, beautiful piece of English polyphony. And the words, O Nata Lux de Lumines, you can see on screen, O light born of light. And so here are your notes: spaces, tenors, contra, then discantus and superius, otherwise known as soprano, alto, tenor, first bass, second tenor, and bass. O Nata Lux. So everybody, will you sing with me and with Anna in this lovely piece? Nice deep breath, and thank you very much indeed, everybody. A really haunting, a very beautiful piece, and I think a very important piece for us at the moment, Light Born of Light. Thank you, everyone, for singing that with me. Okay, so we're going to sing a very different piece, a contrasting piece. This is the Cantique de Jean Racine by Fauré. And this work, well, we learnt this back in the days of the Quarantine Chorus, which in some ways feels like a million years ago and only last week. And this was, I think, the third or fourth piece that we put out. And it's amazing to hear how our music making has changed, to look at how music making around the world has changed since we recorded this and since we learned it. Now, this is a piece with organ, and with some lovely, lovely, lovely words as well. Remember, those of you who haven't sung this one before, Fauré wrote this as a student. I think he was only 16 or 17 years old when he was writing this as a composition competition at his school. And remember that Saint-Saëns was one of his teachers and was obviously immensely impressed with the young Fauré and said he would go on to great things. I think that's fair to say. You did exactly that. So let's sing this gorgeous piece of French music. And just to remind you, those of you that haven't sung this for a while, keep all of the lines as lovely and long and as smooth as you can. Try and see all of these lines as a shape in the air rather than a whole load of individual fence posts. So let's enjoy the Cantique de Jean Racine by Gabriel Fauré. Here we go. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen, for singing that one. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous work, and haven't heard it in a long time, so thank you for singing it. Even though that's the remastered version, I heard a little bit of crackling. Sorry about that, those of you listening along. Hope it didn't spoil the enjoyment of the song, and I'll make sure that next time we sing that, it's a cleaner bounce down of the file. So thank you, everyone. Now, the third piece and the last classical work for today is Ave Verum Corpus, and of course we know two versions of this. We've just learned the Elgar Ave Verum Corpus right back at the start of Home Choir in September. But the one that we know, I think, the best is Mozart's version. There is another one on the way. We're going to have a look at Bird's Ave Verum Corpus, probably after Christmas. But this one, as I've said, this piece means a huge amount to me, and it's here in the middle of our Sacred Sing for a very, very good reason. It's been an immense week for me on so many levels. Obviously, it's rather difficult to be in a situation to be celebrating something as wonderful as being awarded a medal by the Queen at a time when everybody else is really struggling and going through a difficult time. And so, from my point of view, I feel very, very grateful, obviously, and very excited by the award, but also very, very grateful and very, very humbled for all of your help and all of your support in keeping this wonderful organisation going. That is to say, Home Choir, and also for your support in taking it forward into the future. So I'm dedicating this recording, this performance of Ave Verum Corpus. This is the last time we'll hear my rendition of Ave Verum Corpus on this channel. From now on, it'll be your version. And so just for everyone who's been with me since the beginning, and everyone who's joined ever since, if you've ever sung with a Sacred Sing before, including today, this one is for you. After this, we're going to pause just for a minute, and I want you to think, if you wouldn't mind, about the themes of today. That is to say, light, peace, love, and of gratitude. So let's sing Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus, and then we'll just pause for a minute and just have a think. Here we go. Thank you so much, everybody. Now, as always, we'll bow our heads for a minute, and please use this time any way you'd like. If you'd like to just have a think and reflect on everything we've spoken about so far today, then please do. If you'd like to say a prayer, then absolutely, this is your time. So just for a minute, folks, let's bow our heads. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. And this is the point in our sacred sing. I'm very fond of saying this. If I had a tie, this is where I would loosen it. We're going to sing a couple of gospel numbers now. And if you've been singing with me for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of putting together a mixed program, something varied, something interesting. And so bear with me a moment just while I click onto the next slide. So the next song, this is Good News. And I've been singing this one, since I was, I think, 11 or 12. And it's one of those songs that just, whenever I'm feeling down, and I mean this, folks, and it sounds really cheesy, but whenever I'm feeling down, I find myself singing this song. And it just gets my shoulders going, it gets my toes tapping. And do you know what? Sometimes that's all you need to help guide you out of a dark place. And so let's sing this one together. Remember this one, it keeps going up by a semitone, okay? So those of you who are altos and basses, you might find yourself quite comfortable at the beginning, but starting to feel a little bit more stretched by the end. So can I invite everybody to have a drink, rehydrate yourselves, and let's sing Good News. The chariots are coming, and I don't want to leave them behind. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming, and I don't want to leave me behind. There's a long white robe in the heaven I know. A long white robe in the heaven I know. There's a long white robe in the heaven I know. And I don't want to leave me behind. Key change. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming, and I don't want to leave. There's a pair of wings. There's a pair of wings in the heaven I know. A pair of wings in the heaven I know. There's a pair of wings in the heaven I know. And I don't want to leave me behind. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming, and I don't want to leave me behind. Shoes, there's a pair of shoes in heaven I know. A pair of shoes in heaven I know. There's a pair of shoes in heaven I know, and I don't want to leave me behind. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming, and I don't want to leave it behind. Golden harp, there's a golden harp in the heaven I know. A golden harp in the heaven I know. There's a golden harp in the heaven I know, and I don't want to leave. Key change again. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming, and I don't want to leave. One more time, get those shoulders going. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming. Good news, chariots are coming, and I don't want to leave me behind. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourselves a round of applause. Let's give everybody, please, in the home choir, watching now, watching later, doesn't matter. You all get a round of applause for singing that one with me. Thank you, everybody. Okay. It's pretty unrelenting, isn't it? You don't get any chance to take a breath, so take a deep breath now, everybody. Just let that out. Fabulous. And, you know, good news is one of those things. It's news is news. And good news and bad news, well, it all has an impact. And, you know, if you get a whole load of good news, it can be as exciting and as demanding, I think, in some cases, as bad news. So as I say, no news is good news from time to time. Let's just enjoy, I think, the rest of the day. If we can have a nice day of relatively no news, that might be good, wouldn't it? That'd make a nice change. So let's finish today, everybody, with another one of my absolute favourites. And this is one of the great advantages about running this choir, is I get to just choose all my favourite pieces. So this is Great Day. And those of you, again, if you've been on the channel since the beginning, this is one of the very, very first. I think this was like the 6th or 7th song that we learnt on this channel. We've now done, I mean, we're looking at 350 broadcasts. So this arrangement owes a huge debt to my friend Pete Churchill, who is an absolute legend. And so we're going to finish by singing this song today. And then I hope you have a great day, everybody. Now, if you're around this week and you want to come along and learn some lovely new music, well, Tuesday we're going to be looking at A Gloria from Haydn's Little Organ Mass. This was promised last week, was delayed, so looking forward to running that through. Just to warn you folks, it'll be a fairly long session because it's quite a long Gloria. All right, so come along on Tuesday. It'll probably be about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. The deep dive this week, we're going to have a look at minor keys, everybody. Okay, minor keys. So come along and learn the difference between major and minor and how to spot them in a score. Friday, we're going to sing some good old-fashioned, well, a little bit of jazz and a little bit of music hall. Our song on Friday is a special request by my good friend Craig. We're going to learn a song called Side by Side. And so this coming week, just some gorgeous music, uplifting, cheery stuff to get us through the week. So we're going to finish today with Great Day. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed today, well, you can donate to the Cystic Fibrosis Comfort Fund, and the details were at the very start, and I'll put it up on the slide at the end as well. And if you want to make an electronic donation, I will post on Twitter and here on the channel on Tuesday a method that you can do that. All right, and just huge thanks to all of my patrons. I can't thank you enough. If you like what we do and you want to support the channel, then consider joining our Patreon. Okay, enough plugs. Let's sing some Great Day. So here we go. So you get the right key and great day, great day and the righteous marching, great day. God's gonna build up Zion's walls, chariot road up on the mountain top. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. My God spoke and the chariot stopped. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Great day, great day and the righteous marching, great day. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. One of these mornings bright and fair, God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Gonna fix my wings and fly the air. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Great day, great day and the righteous marching, great day. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Way upon the mountain Jehovah spoke. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Out of the mountain came fire and smoke. Build up Zion's walls. Great day, great day and the righteous marching, great day. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. One of these days, and it won't be long, it's gonna build up Zion's walls. You're gonna look for me and I'll be gone. Build up Zion. Everybody, great day, great day and the righteous marching, great day. God's gonna build up Zion's walls. Thank you so much, everybody. Well done for your fab singing this morning. And thank you, as always, for being here, for being part of this great choir. Thank you for all of your wonderful messages and all your support over the last week and over the last 7 months. So I'll be back on Tuesday here on this channel to teach you this gorgeous Gloria from the Haydn Little Organ Mass. Do go and look at the cfcomfort.co.uk. As I promised, I'll put that slide up on the screen now. All right, so this is our charity to support this week. I will put a link out so you can send them a PayPal donation. But if you're in the UK and you're able to send a donation by post, or to contact them at inquiries@cfcomfort.co.uk and donate to that very, very worthwhile cause, I would be hugely grateful. And just thanks again to Ruth and to Matthew for nominating this wonderful charity. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, have a fantastic day, all right? You enjoy it, you deserve it. I'll see you on Tuesday, if not before. So take care, everybody. Be well. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.